Hello, welcome. This is Antonia Montoya here.
And I'm Becky, and we are with the Thriving Through Sobriety e-course. And today we're talking about resilience.
Resilience. It's such an important topic. It's like out of anything that gratitude can do, and even that sobriety can do, like building resilience is really a huge one because there's always going to be shit that goes down and we need to be able to bounce back from it and not sink deeper. So I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the research that has been done specifically on resilience. And I'm going to share something really simply that is just kind of start us off, and that's a cycle. And it basically means that, or what they found in the research, is that people have positive emotions, okay? Those positive emotions broaden people's mindset. And that's really cool. And then that leads to this broadened mindset actually helps people find meaning in ordinary day-to-day or even really difficult events in their life. And then once they've been able to find meaning, then it leads to more positive emotions.
Right.
I love this because, so here's the thing. I love how they lead to each other. So you have this positive emotion and it leads to this broadened mindset. And then that broadened mindset allows you to find more, find gratitude, find meaning, find things like that have more positive emotions. It's so powerful. And I love that it's been found in scientific research because it gives it more, it's something that we kind of know, like, oh yeah, that makes sense, but it's nice to have that backing that this has actually been found in controlled experiments.
Exactly. What I love about this research is that it kind of shows us that when things aren't going so great for us and we're kind of in our funks, if we can start to look at some things that, oh, well, this is going right, or I appreciate this in this moment when things aren't feeling so good, we can then start to broaden our mindsets and go, oh, well, this does kind of feel good, or I have gratitude in this moment. And we can start to get those positive emotions and get back into that positive cycle and can actually use this research to get back into the positive cycle again. So we can actually use science to our benefit and get back into the positive swing instead of like spiraling out of control. And I love it when we can use science to our benefit. We're like, no, we don't want that negative behavior. We want this positive behavior, and we want that upswing. So let's change our behaviors to get what we want. And
definitely. I love that. And what it also reminds me of when we talk about like starting off with positive emotions, it reminds me of course, gratitude, practicing gratitude, because that's a way that I have practiced coming up, kind of creating my own positive emotions and experiences. But also it reminds me of how people always talk about how you can't just like find happiness externally. You have to just find joy in something, be happy, and then that creates more of it. So whether it's through gratitude or some other sort of technique that you have for increasing positive emotions, that can be your touch point to get into this positive cycle.
Exactly.
And another thing I wanted to mention that they found in the research is that we're not talking about just special people that lead these like charmed lives that are just wonderful.
Exactly.
They're actually found that resilient people have just as many negative emotions as other people. The difference is that they, as well as that, they also have positive emotions. And I think that that's that clincher, because I'm always talking about like authentic gratitude and being real with it. And it's not about just like, oh, everything's terrible, but I'm just going to like smile and say everything's great. It's about being real. And I think that that's what that research is saying. You have the negative, yes, that's true. And you also have the positive. Right. And all of that is coming down to a choice, just like we talked about last time with the power of choice.
What are you going to focus on?
Yay, yes. So that's all we have for today. And if you're interested in this, if this resonated with you in any way, please join us in Thriving Through Sobriety, the e-course. And you can register or find more of these videos, more information, learn more about Becky and I, find price and all of that on thrivingthroughsobriety.com. and we'd love to have you.
See you there.
Bye.